Hey Aquarius, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for you guys. Please keep that in mind. Okay, only take messages that do resonate, leave the rest for others. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can contact me below in the description box. My fellow Aquarians, I'm away on vacation right now till the end of the month. So just taking some much needed time out to rest. Some of you may have noticed that. I don't know what's going on, but I didn't realize how much rest I actually needed the last 2.5, 3 days. I've just been sleeping, lounging, suntanning, walking the beach. So it's interesting how it doesn't catch up to you until you sit to rest and pause. So maybe some of you are going through that. Just a lot of exhaustion or just needing the rest. But let's see, what's the messages today for Aquarius? Thank you guys in advance for all of your likes, shares, comments, hitting that hype button for me. It does help the channel a lot, so I appreciate that. Aquarius, what's going on for Aquarius today? I wonder if you guys can hear that. There's a pool right here, and it's, anyways, there's a lot of bubbles. The jet is not functioning properly there. If you're hearing that. Knight of Cups. Aquarius, okay. There's definitely an energy here, Aquarius, that I feel like somebody who is coming towards you. I'm going to give you guys two scenarios here because I'm getting two things at once here. So first thing is that there could be somebody here who's approaching you, who's really, really ready to get to know you. They're ready to move on in life from maybe a past scenario. Not saying that you're rebound. I don't think this is like rebound energy, but it's definitely just somebody who's like, I want to get to know Aquarius. I want to move on. I want to sort of see where this goes. They're eager. They're very, this could be somebody who's very attentive is what I want to say. Very attentive to your needs, very emotionally available. They're excited. There's a lot of Cancerian energy here with the Chariot. Now, the other message that I also feel here for you guys is that maybe this is just a mutual feeling. But you too, if you are single, for instance, this could be another, it doesn't have to be relationship, but you're also in this energy that is like, you're so ready for this change, to move forward, to maybe pursue something or someone, to sort of like get on the tracks here, let's get going kind of energy. I think a lot of you, I'm hearing gold standard. I don't know what that means, but there's there's definitely this eagerness to move on, to get going, to sort of chase what it is that you know you enjoy doing, or maybe enjoy this person, this company that you're involved with. There's definitely somebody who's feeling this towards you. The Moon. I think this is going to be a cup card coming out, like love or attraction. Oh, maybe not. Eight of Swords. Okay. There's something here, Aquarius, that you're overthinking the feeling. You're overthinking the emotion around something. You know, it's kind of like when you're internalizing something and there's a feeling that you get, whether that's negative or positive. I think I'm very much, I internalize a lot. Somebody once told me that, and I was like, you know what, you're accurate. I do. And that can be very draining of your energy. That can be very tiring. So there's something here that's sort of saying, you're overthinking things. You have a lot of Cancerian energy here. Just gonna mention that again. What is this about? Some of you may not want to feel, you know, if you are in this situation with somebody who's pursuing you, or you may feel like, am I going to be trapped in another, you know, as much as you enjoy something, Can we enjoy something too much where we get stuck in it, where we get trapped feeling? What is this? Yeah, Ten of Swords, boy. What's the moon? Tell me more about this. I can't concentrate with that frickin' bubble. You've been ready to move on here. Three of Wands. Okay. Some of you are, okay, I'm going to say it like I see it right here. The moon, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords. Some of you are like, I just don't want to get hurt again. I just don't want to go through this thing again. I want to, your intuition could be speaking to you, but your emotions could also be rising to the surface and overwhelming you or overburdening you, overbearing this feeling. And some of you are already maybe in this feeling of, and that's part of the moving on. It's interesting. So some of you are already moving on here, or in your head you're looking for like the exit, the out. Three of Wands. I think some of you are now, again, Three of Wands I like because it's looking into your direction forward. It's looking into what's next for you, ready to move into something new. But something emotionally that some of you have gone through has been very painful, and it's almost like this memory or this fear or this thing that's overthinking, you know, that it gets you. It's like when you have a clingy friend, let's say, or you're like, oh, this is making me anxious, this is making me nervous, this is something that I don't want to get stuck into again. Or it's a pattern that I think you're feeling or you're witnessing that is making you relive a sense of the difficult pain or the, you know, what you've been through. And I think that some of you, you just want to sort of get going and doing the things that you want to do. And I don't know that you necessarily at this time want to involve or partner somebody else. I do think somebody here is very much attracted to you or enjoys your friendship, your company. But I think here, Aquarius, there's something about being clear about how you feel with the Moon card, expressing your emotions and saying that, listen, Three of Wands, like I have a plan, I have a life, I have goals or ideas. I didn't expect you to show up in my life, or as much as you enjoy this person or you guys are having a good time, it could even be a job. You know, you could be just saying like, I'm not here for a long time, I have other plans. You're letting a boss know. I'm using a few examples for you, but you apply it to how it is for you. So you're just sort of like, you don't want to get yourself too deep, too caught up, because you're afraid of two things. You're worried about losing traction or losing direction on what it is that you want to be what you want to be doing, where you're going in life. And also you're like, oh, these feelings, I think some of you are just revisiting or reliving or having a reminder mentally that I don't want to go through this, I don't want to go through that again. So you could be sort of I think it's about being transparent. I think this is just saying, look, you have a path, you have things you want to you want to be doing, that you want to enjoy in life. And at this time, as much as you may appreciate this situation or person, I'm gonna dig that out for you guys. What's going on? Let's just see something. How does this person feel towards Aquarius, or this other energy? Because you have Knight of Cups here, so it feels like someone's coming towards you. How does this person feel? The Hierophant. Okay, did I say clingy earlier? This person really, they believe in you, they like you, they feel committal, they know that you're solid here, Aquarius. They know that you have something to offer them. They know, I think there's a lot of a sense of trust in that card. I think they sort of believe, or you guys, they see things here that it's forming that they're feeling, I think, the commitment forming in their own emotion or their own feelings. Let me see. Tell me more about the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I wouldn't say the Hierophant is clingy. Yeah, see, Ace of Cups. But I did mention that earlier, and you might just be feeling like too much for you at this time. This person would love to be, getting to know you on a deeper level. They would like to understand the inner workings of you. What do you believe in? Maybe you guys are having like very deep spiritual conversations. Maybe you guys are talking a lot about all different things in your life and sort of feeling like, oh, we're on the same page in a lot of things. And that's what's making this person's feelings come out towards you. So they would love to sort of partner with you in a sense. I think that they sense, and they may have told you this, they do sense your emotional concerns, your fears. They do sense that, they could feel that Aquarian energy of like, sometimes people perceive us as being distant, being up in our head. We're not really engaged, but we are. We're very engaged. We're very paying attention. We're very much deep feelers, but sometimes we have a way of it could come across aloof. I feel like this person can tell that you're kind of that Eight of Swords thinking. They could be saying like, Aquarius, like, my eyes are here, like, where are you? Where's your head at? Like, what's going on? And I think that you guys haven't necessarily said anything. You could just be sort of, oh, nothing, but meanwhile, you're just like, this is something that has created a sense of connection. Whether it's mutual or not is going to depend and vary for all of you, but I do think this person is definitely attracted to you, Aquarius. Okay. What's the healing advice for Aquarius? I think transparency with the moon, expressing your emotions, your feelings. Be honest about this with this person, that, you have goals or things to do in life. You've got a to-do list, so to speak. You already were kind of moving forward or moving on. This is a specific message, but some of you may have been traveling or planning a trip, and this person may be almost inviting themselves with you, inviting them, like, maybe we can meet up there or something of that nature. Unless it's long distance, I don't know. Six of Pentacles. Okay, it's about reciprocation, Aquarius. So you have the right, or you have the freedom to give as much as you want or as little as you want. It's about reciprocation here with the Six of Pentacles. You are giving, and I think that this person's being very giving towards you, very generous. But again, maybe you don't feel like you can. I think maybe some of you are feeling that mutual. At first I thought this was very more mutual, but I think there's the fears here. Six of Pentacles followed by what? The Tower. So this is somebody that like gives a lot at first, and then all of a sudden it's like, I can't keep up that pace. I can't keep up that routine. It's done. It's like you can't necessarily give what this person's giving towards you per se. It's interesting advice to me, Six of Pentacles with the Tower. It's either you give or you end it. You either, especially if this person isn't very easygoing or casual about low expectations or just going with the flow, there could be this thing around saying, Aquarius, either you give what you get, you offer what this person is looking for, vice versa. You come to that mutual give and take, or you say, look, the Tower, I can't uphold building a connection with somebody with the Hierophant, Ace of Cups. You can't necessarily give them what they are looking for, what they want on the same level at this time. I think that you're very capable of that. That's why they see this in you, Aquarius. That's why they see this. They see that you can. They know what they're dealing with in terms of substance and quality and beliefs and morals and values with that Hierophant. But they don't also understand what you've gone through. They don't understand your experience that is sort of like you not wanting to repeat the cycle again. Okay. What's the overall outcome? The Temperance. Sagittarius energy. So this is all about patience, peace, calm, allowing things to be what they are, going with the flow. I think that it's sort of saying here to come from a healing energy here, Aquarius, with this person. There's no pressure, and I think you might be taking on a lot of pressure, just feeling, or you're internalizing, as I said, you're internalizing like, oh my gosh, what about if you don't, or, so Temperance is saying, I feel like this is saying that you're just going with the flow, you're being very polite and kind and nice, and you're just, there's no pressure. Take the pressure off of the situation. Because some of you, there's a bit of pressure cooker energy, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords with the moon. It's like pent up, overthinking, and then just like having that tower moment kind of thing. I think that's one of the things too, is that you don't have to show up fully in the way you would normally act in a relationship. It's kind of like you don't have to give it all away at once. You don't have to give everything that you are at once. I think in this circumstance, Aquarius, it's kind of like the Temperance is going with the flow and letting that person or sort of earn the level of commitment, the level of time, the level of generosity, that reciprocity, Hierophant. It's like you have to build that up with somebody. They can't just get it all at once kind of thing. So there could be, again, a little bit of pressure is what I feel now. 8 and 10 of Swords. But you could be putting this upon yourself. The Justice. Exactly the same. And the High Priestess. Exactly the same, similar, right? The Justice with Temperance, balance, fairness. Hey, I think you can adjust your level of reciprocation here, Aquarius. Intuitively, you've got Pisces energy there with the High Priestess. If someone is meant for your highest good, if this is someone that's meant to sort of, you may have some higher learning or lessons, or I do think there's a bit of a deeper, because you have a lot of the Temperance, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. There's a lot of deeper spiritual, maybe conversations or things, and there could be a very a unique or something that's very, there's a reason why this connection is taking place for you. And maybe it's to teach you or to show you. This person could be giving you a bit of a mirror energy, because I see the moon with the water, with the Ace of Cups. A lot of water around the High Priestess, the moon. It's like a bit of a reflection. And they're showing up in your life to sort of, it could be a little bit of a test, a little bit of, let's see what Aquarius does under pressure maybe, not expecting this connection, to see how you handle things, to see what you do. It could be a part of your healing, the Temperance, the Justice. This could be about when you feel complete closure from where you were, it doesn't affect you. You don't necessarily feel that anxiety that somebody else is going to do the same thing. It's projecting that onto somebody else who may not be doing any of this to you. So I think a conversation, there's somebody here that is sort of keeping things a little bit, the High Priestess can hold back, not necessarily telling somebody what you really feel, what you really want, what your intentions are. It could be this energy of the Six of Pentacles, the Tower, saying, I'll just give this as much until I'm done and then I'll pull the plug. and you could detach, Aquarius. You're good at that, but I don't think that could be a part of what's stressing you out. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I want to wish you a great day. Thanks again for your likes, your shares, your comments, and I will see you soon. Take care.